are bullies. These are high school fucking bullies. And you're gonna say I'm painting myself as the victim?
So if you don't know by now, there's this person on YouTube known as the Gabbie Show, or their real name is Gabbie Hanna, and recently they've just been freaking out. They've been trending everywhere because basically everyone's making fun of her because, well, she's acting like a complete straight retard. But today I thought that I was going to basically give some insight on exactly what's happening and basically just give my thoughts on everything. And, you know, I might check out some of her music as well because apparently that's something I've never even heard of it. But, so basically, if you have been living under a rock and you've never heard of Gabbie Hanna recently, basically Gabbie Hanna was a Vine person and then they moved to YouTube and they've been washed up basically ever since. And, I'm just basically going to, basically what she's upset about is she, like, just turned 30 or something. I really don't know. But she's really upset because she believes that YouTube is, one, they shadow banned her, which basically means if you search her content up and you can't even find her stuff, which I'll check that out right now. Let's go ahead and search Gabbie Hanna, and I'll show the screenshot on screen. Oh, what do you know? Okay, the first thing that shows up is her channel with her music. So yeah, she wasn't, and then after that, the videos that show up, latest from Gabbie Hanna, and it shows her stuff. I can show that right here. Then obviously the next thing that's up there is videos about her and just her freakouts recently. So Leafy is here, and then there's just more stuff. It's her stuff. I mean, it's just she thinks she's shadow banned, but it's quite obvious that basically, if you don't know what shadow bans mean, it's basically she's not banned, but nobody can see her content and stuff, which basically means you're banned, but you don't know it, you know? So the other thing is she's upset because her views are dropping or whatever. I mean, her most recent music video has like almost 1 million freaking views in 2 weeks. I don't know why you're freaking out. I mean, looking at this, the only video dropped under 500,000 recently was your Black Lives Matter video, and I mean, you're still averaging probably around 700,000 views per video, so I don't really understand why you're upset. You're still probably making a good amount of money, and if you're just that upset because your views dropped a couple 100,000, then honestly you need to you need to stop with this entitlement, because you're still freaking rich and you're making so much more money than lots of the other people on this platform. So just suck it up and just deal with it. Everybody goes through tough times on YouTube. So the other thing is, she thinks that she literally thinks that YouTube is going to send a hitman or an assassin to go and kill her and her family. I don't understand why. Like, I personally cannot even comprehend how somebody can mentally sane, someone who's mentally sane can actually believe that an organization like YouTube is literally going to go out and try to kill you and your family. I'm gonna get my complete thoughts on all this in a little bit, but and then the other thing she's saying is like, oh, all of her music's trending on all these other platforms such as iTunes and Spotify and stuff, but they're kind of flopping over here on YouTube, which is her own platform. And Gabbie, you're probably not watching this, but for the circumstance that you are, I'm just going to state it like this. Your music, I haven't heard it yet. I'm going to listen to it in just a minute. But basically, on YouTube, most people are only going to listen to your song once on YouTube, because after that, they're going to go to the streaming services and stream it there. Why would you? Because YouTube, they don't have a proper music thing. Their music thing honestly completely sucks. And so, honestly, I don't know anybody who would take YouTube Music over Spotify, Apple Music, or anything like that. They're just going to personally choose to stream their music off of Spotify, which means you're going to be getting more listens off of Spotify and Apple Music as you would get on YouTube. It's just common freaking sense. But she's saying that her music's really good and YouTube's just hiding it from people. So I'm gonna click on it right now. I've actually never heard her music once. I know it was a huge meme. So I'll be back in just a minute once I'm done listening to the music.
I'm not special. Who the hell am I to think I'm special?
Okay, I'm literally 10 seconds into this, and I'm gonna show like the first like freaking 5 seconds or whatever that I just listened to, because you're basically just explaining why your videos are flopping now. So you're literally just admitting to why your videos are flopping and why you're having a decline on YouTube, because your content is so regular. There's nothing special about it. My content was the exact same. Just accept that you're not the greatest content creator of all freaking time and move on and try something new. Keep in mind, I'm only 11 seconds into the video, so I'll just keep listening and just give my thoughts on it in a minute. Alright, so I'm 40 seconds into it, and I'm just gonna stop it right here. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not completely awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. So I think you just put yourself on a pedestal to where you actually believe you're one of the greatest artists to ever reach the freaking world, when you're not. Now, with that being said, you're not as bad as people have been saying you are, at least with that one song. I don't know about your other songs, but just get yourself off that pedestal. You have yourself on this pedestal, which gives you a huge ego, and when you have a huge ego like that, anytime any decline in stats happens, your ego is going to get hurt, and then you're going to have a freaking major breakdown like you are right now. And in 100% honesty, I think all this, I mean, I'm going to go and verify this right now. When's your freaking birthday? Let's go ahead and search this up. Gabbie Hanna birthday. And because if I'm honest, yeah, you're 29. So you're literally about to be 30. In all honesty, I think you're just having a freaking midlife crisis right now, and you don't know what to blame it on. So you're just blaming it on YouTube and trying to say that YouTube's trying to kill you. I think the best way to go about this is to probably go and see like a psychologist or something and figure out why you're having a freaking midlife crisis. I mean, stats and stuff on YouTube, they fluctuate all the time. That happens in everything. It happens with the stock market as well. And I've never heard of one person, just because their videos are dropping, their videos are losing views, they literally have a freaking midlife crisis claiming YouTube's going to kill them. I've personally never done that, and my views have fluctuated a lot throughout the time I've been on YouTube. So, in all honesty, I think you should probably just go get some freaking mental health, mental help, that is, my bad, and just move on with life, figure out what you want to do. Obviously, if what you're doing right now is what you enjoy doing, you shouldn't really care about how many views you're getting. If you're doing it for the views, honestly, just move on to something new and figure out what you actually enjoy to do. You're not the greatest musician in the world. You're not awful, though. You definitely have room to grow. But the fact that you're almost 30, it's kind of a little bit late to start a music career. I'm not saying you can't, but you're going to have to work a little bit harder and try to actually improve in every single aspect that you can as fast as possible. So that's just my personal opinions on all this stuff. I definitely 100% believe this is a complete midlife crisis. I mean, I personally wouldn't know what a midlife crisis looks like. Did I say midlife crisis? I don't even know what I said, but I don't know what a midlife crisis looks like because I've never had one, because I'm literally 18 years old, and if I had one at this age, I'd probably be on track to die within the next 6 years. But in all honesty, yeah, you're probably having a midlife crisis. This is more than likely what this is. You saw that your views dropped, and you see it all the time with these new upcoming rappers, these like 16-year-old rappers and stuff, and you see it all the time with Disney stars as well. These people get the spotlight so freaking young that they really do not understand what it's like. Like, they have one thing blow up when they're young, and they don't understand what it's like to not have that fame. So as soon as they see it start dropping, they start freaking out, and most of the time it leads to drug abuse and stuff like that. So in all honesty, you should probably just get yourself off that pedestal and realize that you're just a regular human being like the rest of us, and you're not anything greater than me. You're not anything worse than me. You're just a regular human being, and you happen to have a following on YouTube. That's literally all this is. So honestly, I would recommend having a break from YouTube and just spend some time to yourself or with your family and figure things out, instead of publicizing everything, raging at everyone, and sending hate towards people for hating on you. The people are just making fun of the fact that you're having a midlife crisis and how you are actually going about it. Should they be making fun of the fact that you have a midlife crisis? Absolutely not. But some people just need to put reality into your face so you can see what you're doing. So you need to go get your help that you need. That's really all it is. And I'm just going to kind of leave it at that.